What was I talking about? Let's get some distance here. Okay. Ooh. Tired of the Photoshop. Show me something natural. Okay. Now I'll definitely get copyrighted, bro.
Yes, you should sample me. Norwegian.
Oh my God.
Just gonna keep it on.
Let me show you what I got. This beat is so hot.
What's up, y'all? What's up? I'm vlogging because I'm running out of footage to edit, so I gotta get some more footage going. So I don't have no idea what I want to talk about today. I'll just think. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out something. We're getting back into dips, so today's the first proper workout of trying to put on some more weight for dips. As I always say, I kind of keep on pulling my back. So, but I'm feeling better, so I'm gonna slowly like progress my way back into dips, and then let's vlog because we need more footage, we need more episodes, you know. So I really gotta dip into my creativity today. All right, but stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned. And maybe I'll just videotape because, you know, it's a vlog, so let's just do that. All right. All right, y'all. I'm sitting here editing, and I realized, I'll just say it as it is. I did not charge my camera properly. I did not clear out the memory properly for the SD card. So, just to be proactive here, camera's gonna shut off twice in this vlog. Okay? So now I warned you, okay? But it's still a good vlog, but okay, I'm talking too much. Let's just roll the episode, bro. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's okay. I kind of feel like a little bit sore, you know, but I'm not about to let that stop me. I don't feel like being a sorry, mom. If you're watching the vlog, your son has to keep on pushing. It's just the way it is. All right, son. Push our way up to some 35s right now. All right, see how it feels. If it hurts more at this stage here, then we'll just stick to 35. Then we'll just do some reps here, okay? If we're good, and if I don't really feel like a significant difference in pain levels between 35 and 45, I'll jump up to 45. I actually feel like it has more to do with where I position my shoulders and like how deep I go. So we will do 45s today, maybe 3 or 4 sets. I'll see. And then I'll just focus on stabilizing my shoulders and then not leaning forward or like slouching, right? Let's try a new angle today. Oh. I don't know how this is gonna look, but it might look real cool or it might look real stupid. Either or. We'll just put this one. Okay, you can hear me pretty well now, can't you? All right, let's switch to the 45s, bro. See, this is why I bring my own freaking weight belt, because this thing, it's too short. The chain is too freaking short, so it was like, takes his way up in my crotch area. I don't like it. Who would like that? Nobody likes that. Anywho, yeah, I forgot my weight belt today, okay? I did. I'm sorry about that. I'm hoping the music is not... Okay, if I just talk enough, I won't get copyrighted. I've not gotten copyrighted till date, okay? So let's just keep that streak going.
Y'all are going to jail! Period!
I just realized during my last vlog that I was talking a lot about goals and like stuff that I want to do, stuff that I will do, places where I will be, but I was like, I was being kind of ambiguous, like, okay, but where are you going? What are you trying to do, right? I kind of feel right now that I didn't really connect the dots all that much. So let's talk a little bit about that today too. Let's work out a little bit and then we'll talk more about those things, all right?
Oh my God.
it at a calm 8, bro, okay? Okay. First thing I said I was gonna talk about. Right, goals. So, related to goals, y'all, I keep on talking about financial literacy and financial independence all the time, right? And I think 3 years ago or something, I realized that my strategy for getting there will be through real estate. So my goal and my plan and the place I'll be is with a real estate portfolio that generates enough cash flow for me to be able to live exactly the way I want. Now, where does that stop, right? Because you can always generate more cash. A lot of people, when they earn more cash, they increase their expenditures, right? And that's where the financial literacy comes into the picture. Because if you have the awareness that money, if you just have the awareness that more money is not going to make you happy unless you change your spending habits, you don't have the financial literacy. That's what the financial literacy brings. The understanding that even if you get more money, you're still going to spend at the same frequency as you did when you had less money, and you're gonna feel just as miserable if you don't have the financial literacy to understand or to achieve this insight, right? So I don't have to be stupid rich, all right?
Tell them to bring me my money.
That's not something I have to be. Wait, this is such a good song, I gotta pause it. This is a Halo remix for the ones that like Halo and dubstep-ish music. Freaking phenomenal, bro. As I was saying, yes, I was saying I'm not about to be filthy rich. That's not my plan. My plan is to be wealthy. Robert Kiyosaki, he told me, or he taught me this. He said, wealth is measured in the ability to retain money. What I mean by retain. If you get a lot of cash and you lose all your cash in 3 years, you learned nothing, and you're back to ground zero, you got rich, but you were not wealthy because you were not able to retain your cash. When you're actually able to retain your cash and you pass it through generations, that's when it becomes wealth. And that's when you also talk about generational wealth, right? So that's what I want to establish and create for myself and my family. And then the goal and the means of reaching that goal is real estate, right? That's the plan. So using real estate, I've just figured I could have done a lot of different stuff. I could have used stocks, I could use crypto. There's a lot of like niche markets that you can use to just get or generate money, but I figured that I had a touch for real estate. I wrote my bachelor's thesis on real estate too. So I just feel like I have an eye for it. And that's what I've chosen for, like the strategy of getting financially independent. So I'll work on showing you guys more of that, and then we'll just get wealthy together, right? So we got lift. We got the lift. Bye. Feels good, or not good, but it doesn't feel bad, so that means it's good. All right, man, I don't have a lot of battery because I didn't. Okay, I just gotta stop talking about the battery. What I will say is that it's not gonna be a super long vlog because I did not really think that I was gonna vlog, but I feel like this is actually gonna be a pretty good one because I feel like a lot of the really good stuff that you get is when it's unplanned, right? So it might actually produce a good result. I feel like, I feel like my thoughts are clear right now, and today I feel like they're clear, so it's a good time to elaborate on stuff, right? And you know, I change up the angles, you know I like changing up the angles, bro. So we'll get 2 more sets in, and then we'll move over to, you already know, dumbbell press incline.
Yeah, buddy!
Yes, sir. I'll show y'all what I listen to when I work out, bro. This one too, so good, so good. All right, just going for 8 calm ones here. Lightweight.
Oh my God. Let me show you what I got.
We're fine. We're fine. So I feel like I talked about my proper strategy of getting financially independent. I will say though, I do invest in, or I have been investing in mutual funds, and a couple of years ago got into investing in individual stocks too. Oh my God.
He needs some milk.
I got into investing in individual stocks too, and I found that to be pretty exciting, but it's only about, I don't know, 15%, 20%, no, 15% of my entire portfolio that is part of individual stock investing. And then I make sure to diversify the individual stocks too, naturally, right? But then, see, the thing is, the stocks that I buy, they tend to be pretty expensive, and I have to buy stocks in increments. So I'm not able to buy all the stocks I want right now because I don't have the funds.
No money.
So every time when I see myself getting excess, like money, I start investing that excess. So I don't spend a lot of money on myself usually, besides traveling like back and forth from Norway and stuff. So whenever I get like more money than what I need, I invest it. And that's the time where I go to my wish list of stocks that I have and I buy that. Because I have a lot of stocks that I really want to buy, but I just haven't gotten to buy them. For example, I want to be catching into IBM because of like, what are they called again? The research they're doing on quantum computers that work with qubit and not just a normal bit. It might just sound like it's some alien type of language that I'm talking about right now for the ones that really don't care for stocks and shit, right? I'm just thinking. But I've been wanting to invest in IBM, for example, SoFi, for the student loan part. I just put in like a $2,000 stock in.
Wait, hold on. Back it up. What, where, who, what?
Mercado Libre, and oh, that sounded so American, I'm sorry, or English, but that's a South American stock, and it's been performing pretty well too. I'll say that much. So, I could have gone the, stock way of attaining wealth, but as I said, to me, it just feels more logical to go the real estate way. I'm not, and I will say this, I'm not about to be a broker, bro. Actually, we'll talk about that too, because yeah, I can see I've been talking for too long. I got to do a set, okay? And then we'll talk about that, because heck.
Frickin'.
No, all right. I'm sorry, I keep on turning the camera off because I don't have a lot of batteries. Going for 8 now, 4th set, still on 45s, feeling pretty good. So let's see how this last one goes. All right.
Bye, wait.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my God. Let me show you what I got. This beat is so hot. Oh my God.
Is that bullshit?
I think not.
Oh yeah. I had to push on those last two. And I'm not gonna lie, like, my ego takes a hit, bro. Hurts my freaking ego. Cause like I was, when I came here before doing volleyball and stuff, I was getting close to pushing 90 on this. 90.
Prove it.
All right, so we'll work our way up. We'll be right back up. What was I talking about? Let's get some distance here. Okay. Ooh. Tired of the Photoshop. Show me something natural. Okay. Now I'll definitely get copyrighted, bro. Where was I? Yeah, okay, listen. So, I'll be completely honest about this. When I came here in August of last year, I told myself, maybe in getting work here later through OPT, which is practical kind of training for, what's happening with my voice today, bro? It's practical training for international students after their studies. I was thinking, a broker's license might actually be pretty smart, because then it'll show that I know a lot about the housing market in Colorado, everything like that, right? So I paid $400 for a course. I completed 48 out of 168 because those are mandatory. So I completed that. And then after I took kind of a test exam for the 48 hours I completed, I was like, you know what? This course is just teaching me so much that I, as a real estate investor, does not really need. You get it? And another thing was that, for me to be able to even work under a broker's license, it would require me to get a visa specifically for real estate, like, agency, like realtor, like a realtor job. Now, just a short disclaimer, I do not give legal advice in any way, shape, or form. Okay, I'm just talking about what I know and the research I've done, okay? So double check, always double check, but that's what I know. For you to get a visa, blah, 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 here in the US to work in and stuff, you need to not take the job away from an American, but then at the same time, it has to be specified enough so that they actually need you, right? So that's why STEM is very popular. So realistically, I wouldn't be able to work under the broker's license to begin with, right? So yes, regarding commissions and stuff, I would save cash if I were to do the entire transaction myself as a broker. But I felt like at the stage where I'm at right now, I would not be able to work as a broker. See, the thing is, when you get an H-1B visa too, you're locked specifically to the job that gave you the visa, right? So you can't start working for, okay, let's say an REIT, right? A real estate investment trust. If you start working for those guys, you cannot just start working as a, I don't know, sales consultant for another firm under the same type of visa. Again, not legal advice. This is just what I've taught myself, okay? So you can't work like that because you're still locked to the specific visa that you have. So that would also be a problem with the brokerage license. So I just figured, it's not the time nor the place for me to be taking a broker's license. For now, I think I ought to learn as much as I can about real estate investment. For example, focusing on house hacking and stuff like that. Using equity, moving into houses, using equity, getting up to 20 to 25% equity to be able to refinance into conventional loan, blah, blah, blah. Move out, buy another property with equity built up, all that type of stuff, right? So right now I'm learning about owner occupancy, tax benefits related to that. I'm learning about, I read the book, The ABCs of Real Estate by Ken McElroy. Very, very good book, especially chapter 7. I know I'm boring y'all to death right now, am I not? Probably am, huh? I just go at it, bro. When I first started, I just go at it. It just interests me, right? So I've been reading that book. I'll just say that it taught me a lot. So now I'm trying to put what the book taught me into practice. Trying to do my own analysis, like emailing a lot of property managers and brokers just to see what I can learn, if they have insights, a lot of stuff. I find it interesting, honestly. I am talking from my own level of perception, and if that perception is incomplete, then I'm always open to learn. This is just a knowledge that I've acquired and made sense of in my own head. So naturally, hey, if people got stuff they know better than me, let me know. Okay, I want to do another set. Screw it, let's do another set, huh? We'll go for 5. We'll do 5 sets.
I'll make that deal. How about you bitch? You make that deal?
I'd make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
Let's go. Batteries are running real low, so this thing might die, but stay with me now. Fly away.
I think God. Yeah. Oh my God.
Song called. Oh, put him out on the spot here. Misery Business. It's called Misery Business.
Remember this, people. Love your friends. Love your family. Love Norwegian.